Hello, and welcome to a bonus episode of Healing Tool Planting Dream Seeds. So, I came up with this healing tool as a great follow up for episodes starting from season 3, episode 11 of Goals and Dreams, from season 3, also episode 15 of Manifestation, and as well as our most recent episode of season 4, episode 11 in Finding Focus. Now, as I was creating our most current episode and focus, and again, how I went over of understanding our brain and how do we focus our creative downloads instead of just throwing it out there, what do we do with it? And it was about creating seeds, right? Not creating, but planting our seeds, planting our ideas, planting these goals, planting our dreams so that they can grow. So I have created this exercise that I have personally done because I had to try it out for myself. And I'm really excited and really feel the energy within this as a helping tool for those who are needing more guidance and maybe in focus. So, this healing tool is an exercise to assist you in manifesting your goals and dreams. It provides focus into creating what you desire to ensure its greatest chance of survival. In order to reassure success, you must first prepare. So this isn't something that you would do is listen, do, and then do it in the same few moments. Like you're going to have to prepare for this. So listen in and let's go over these steps. And then you can go on your journey of doing this for yourself if you feel so drawn. So for this exercise, to complete it all, you will need scrap pieces of paper, or you can use post it notes or any other natural product that can be written on and buried into the ground. So be careful here. We don't want to do anything that is, we don't want to bury plastic or anything like that. Let's be mindful of the earth too. You're going to need something to write with. You'll need an additional paper or multiples for posting. I will explain here in a minute. You may need a computer or a phone for research for those as needed. You'll need a location outdoors to dig or a pot of dirt. And optional items is gardening gloves, a trowel, like a hand shovel, a spoon if you want, or you can use your handy dandy hands. God's gift, tool. I think I had a better phrase in my head, but that did not come out the way I wanted to. So you understand me. Okay, so let's get into this. So in the last episode, I had described in our Finding Focus, right? Season 4, episode 11. It was getting into the focus of wanting to create something and bring our brain functions, right? We were so scattered and we wanted to bring that focus. So it's the big question, what do you want? Think about it. What are your goals? What are your dreams? What are you trying to bring into manifestation? What are you trying to achieve? Seriously sit down and think about this. And maybe you already know. You know exactly what it is. Or maybe you were like me. You know what you want, but then to put it in exact words was really difficult. So before doing this, it actually took me a lot longer than I thought it would to actually put it into direct words. And that's okay. Take your time with it and find it. And it can be like a one word manifestation that you're trying to do, or it could be a sentence or two. And do what feels right for you in this. There are no rules. Well, maybe there are some rules. Go back and listen to those other episodes that will assist you in creating and manifesting directly. Okay, so what you're going to do when you actually know what it is that you're trying to achieve is you're going to write them down on those scrap pieces of paper or your post it note or whatever it is that is a product that will be okay to be buried. I want you to write it down. For each goal, write it separately on a separate piece of paper. So, for instance, for me, I had a goal, but it was 3 goals. I kind of separated it into 3 because there were like many goals to create this one goal. So I kind of separated them because for me, that is, I really felt drawn to doing it that way. So I personally had 3 that I did, which was to create one bigger one. So, but do it as you want. And remember, this paper does not have to be fancy. It is literally going in the dirt. So use your kids' homework that they brought in and that you're not going to keep and throw away. Cut it up into scraps and write on the back. Yeah, that's how I make a lot of my scrap paper. Now, the important thing here is that as you were writing it, I want you to really tune in and attach it to your emotions. When you are writing these goals or these dreams or these achievements that you are really trying to work towards, what is it? What are the whys? Why are you wanting to create it? What's the importance, right? We want to attach it to that love, the desire. I want you to dig deep and I want you to feel it as you write it. Put that passion into it. And I also want you to be careful here because we also don't want to dig into the fear factor, right? We want it to be the high vibrating emotions that go with it because your dreams and your goals, they're beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful. And we're not trying to tap into the fear, right? We don't want to tap into the fear or the desperation or anything about that. Just the honest, beautiful passion for something greater. Once you have those goals and you know exactly what you're writing, you have your scraps of paper. Before you bury them or we do something with them, make sure that you write these goals on another piece of paper. You're going to need a record of them. And what you're going to do with that record piece of paper is for every goal you wrote, now you need to make the plan because this piece of paper is going to be something that's more permanent, okay? That you're going to write them and your plan of action on, and that you're going to post it somewhere for yourself. So, this is where you do your research. How can you help support and manifest and create and bring this dream or achievement into or give it life? Right? What can you do? What are the steps you need to do to achieve it? Are there classes you need to take? Are there other, journey, whatever journey or steps it's going to take to get there? How can you support it? I want you to write it down. It can just be a bulleted list. That's fine. Step one, step two, step three, or just random lines, or you can write a beautiful essay, whatever it is for you, because this is for you, only you. Write them down. Keep that separately. Once you have your plan and you have all that listed, I want you to take your scraps of paper. Find a day you feel really good and that you're ready to plant these seeds. You want to give them life. This is a time where you're not feeling stressed, you're not feeling sad. This is this is about inspiration. It's about really digging and attaching to those feelings again. So I want you to go outside and you're going to dig a hole. Again, grab your tools or use your hands. Or if you're somewhere where you can't really go dig outside, that's okay. Do you have a potted plant? Or just get a pot of dirt. That's fine too, because it's a representation, is what we're doing here. And so you are going to dig your hole. It can just be one hole. If you have multiple scraps, that's fine too. And then you're going to take each one separately and you're going to read it out loud. Read it to yourself, read it out loud, and find that emotion, that beautiful emotion that goes with it. And then you're going to fold it up and you're going to put it in the hole. And you do that with all of them. And once you have all your scraps in there, all your goals, all your dreams, and you've put it in this hole, cover it up. Put the dirt on top of it and cover it up. And then I want you to say out loud, I sow my dreams into manifestation, and so it will be. You don't have to use those exact words. This is just what I used, and you can create your own phrase, but it is about saying these words out loud that it is to create. We're going to breathe that breath into it. It's kind of like watering the plant for the first time. When you plant a seed or you're transplanting a new plant, you're going to give it water when you're done. This is the water. We're pouring energy, we're pouring words into it, is what we're doing. So once this is done, I want you to hang your plan now, the one with the list of goals and the plans to go about it. And I want you to hang it somewhere where it will remind you often of what you're working towards. It is a reminder to tend to these dreams, these goals, like a plant. You're going to need to water it and fertilize it and love it and talk to it because that's how you're going to bring it into life. You're going to do your part while the universe does its own magic. Just like seeds of a plant, we can go so far and then we have to allow nature to take over the rest. Don't forget to do your part too. And I wish you many blessings in manifesting your amazing dreams and desires because under it all, you are worthy of every single one. They are a creation of yourself. If you can think it, it's yours. It's meant to be. Just believe it. And don't forget to keep working on it. And I hope that one day that your dream, your goal, your achievements, I hope they thrive. Love to you. And don't forget to be kind to yourself.